What's up, YouTubers? It's Ernie, Blerd Without Fear, and we are back to continue this road to Infinity War as we prepare for Avengers Infinity War, which by the time this video goes up will only be 10, maybe 11 days, depending on how you look at it, because technically the movie will actually come out on the 26th, but officially it will be out on the 27th, so we won't be that far away. So let's jump back into Infinity War, the Marvel Comics event that shares a name with the movie that's coming up, but not really much else. Since last we left off, the Earth was converging into another Earth, two separate actualities becoming one, and its inhabitants were thrown into a catatonia not unlike Eternity. But never fear, Professor X, Jean Grey, Psylocke, and Moondragon are on the case, feverishly working, using their telepathic powers to save Earth's population. Meanwhile, the heroes are preparing to send Quasar into the fight against the Magus, armed with the ultimate nullifier, the most powerful weapon in the universe. Captain America is clearly not on board at all with his plan and is well within his right to not trust what Thanos is cooking. But Thanos isn't doing this purely out of malice. He's smart enough to know that a man like Quasar, a man with immeasurable courage and will of iron, is far more likely to succeed where a smarter individual is most certain to fail. Because Quasar is a goob and one of the biggest boobs Thanos has ever known. Talk about a backhanded compliment. But something is up. Quasar isn't using the ultimate nullifier. Is it cold feet? Did it malfunction? What's going on? This leads to Thanos and Drax prepping to go to the Magus' stronghold themselves to stop the Magus with an all-out attack. But Cap doesn't trust him, because if Thanos succeeds, nothing, not even Drax, could stop him from taking the power Magus has hidden there. So he insists that he and the other heroes follow suit, which Thanos seems more than pleased about. All the while, Adam Warlock is still in the clutches of Magus, his own evil whims personified, and he's snatched the Infinity Gauntlet from Adam's hand, complete with all 6 stones firmly in place. Adam smarts off about the gauntlet not working because the Living Tribunal nullified the power of the gems being used together. But now we know that was part of Magus' plan. Galactus is with the Living Tribunal as we speak to undo this matter, and he's going to have the decision reversed while Magus, not Adam Warlock, wields the power infinite. Just what the Magus wanted. The only hitch Galactus must deal with now is that the Living Tribunal won't reverse the decision because it's not his to reverse. Eternity begged that the stones be deactivated when together. So only he can do this, meaning Galactus must appeal to him, not the Living Tribunal. The only problem is that Eternity is still catatonic. So to wake him, Galactus bonds himself with Gamora and sends her into Eternity, using her as a tool to wake the center of all reality. Yet another thing the Magus planned for. Everyone, including Adam Warlock and Thanos, are playing right into his trap. Nothing has been done, including the disruption of the ultimate nullifier, that he didn't intend on occurring. However, the one thing he hasn't game planned for was Doctor Doom and Kang the Conqueror. Magus is so aloof with power and drunk off of his impending victory that the two villains of Earth are well beneath his radar and have been this whole time. He's never even planned for them because they were never meant to be a factor. Most likely something to do with Kang's ability to exist outside of time. And this is something they're planning to take advantage of, and they strike, causing Adam Warlock to see a chance to stop Magus. But much like The Last Jedi, this isn't going to go the way you think. Adam realizes that Doom and Kang want power. He knows this. The universe would be in no better shape with them as quotey fingers, not saviors, so they must be stopped, and he sides with the Magus. But before they can defeat Doom and Kang, Kang destroys the console, emitting the harmonic that's blocking the Ultimate Nullifier's ability to fire. But not before being incapacitated himself, and Doom uses this opportunity to silence Kang for good. Or, well, at least for now. Magus knows the only way to avoid himself being destroyed by the raw power of the Ultimate Nullifier is to get to his cosmic cubes. But where have they gone? Did Doom and Kang manage to secure them before they struck him down? Not quite. But don't worry, we'll revisit this before this video is over. Doom begins blasting Magus with unrelenting beams of mystic force. Not even Adam Warlock is able to stop Doom, as he demands of Magus hand over the Infinity Gauntlet, which Magus reluctantly complies. All the while, Quasar is preparing to fire the ultimate weapon, and Eternity has been woken and demanded the gems work as one. But before the Power Infinite is fully handed over to Doom, the Magus receives the ultimate power that he has campaigned for all this time. He quickly crucifies Adam Warlock, removes the Ultimate Nullifier from Quasar's possession right as he pulls the trigger, and turns the power back on him. And the Magus is seemingly far more adept and used to godhood than either Adam Warlock or Thanos ever were. And Thanos, being the tactician he is, wants to strike before the Magus gets too much more comfortable. But Captain America has no interest in Thanos leading the charge, and Thanos concedes, letting Cap take the Avengers and the other heroes through the portal under his command, only to find themselves prey to the Magus's doppelganger army. Thanos never really wanted to lead the heroes. He wanted them out of the way, but before he can take down the Magus, he must face his own mirror match. Now, with the universe in peril, Earth's heroes and a villain or two reconvene, and this is when Galactus realizes mistakes were made. He never should have gone to waken Eternity, and now their only option is what all superheroes must do in the end: throw hands with the bad guy. Only this time, the bad guy is a crazed god. As the fight between the Avengers and the Doppelganger armies rage on, and Galactus and his heralds alongside Doctor Strange enter the battlefield, Magus pulls a move similar to the one Thanos is most famous for. He placed them in the ultimate cosmic trophy room. Each Avenger, each X-Man, New Warrior, Alpha Flighter, even the West Coast Avengers, all of them locked in cosmic amber. Before Magus can finish off Adam Warlock, the big bad booty daddy makes his triumphant return. But what happened to his doppelganger? You see, despite the doppelganger planning to betray Magus first chance he got, there can be only one Thanos. Because there's only one Infinity Gauntlet. Unless you're in the MCU, then there's two. Thanos killed him and absorbed his essence back into himself, causing him to become something he didn't realize he wasn't: whole. The doppelganger also granted him access to the memories and knowledge necessary to thwart Magus, and he demands Magus lay down the Infinity Gauntlet, surrender its power, and bend the knee, forcing Magus to lash out with his power. But Thanos is the master of mind games, and causes Magus to question the Quotey Fingers reality that he supposedly controls now. Because Thanos created a facsimile of the reality gem, allowing it to be the gem he possessed, not the true reality gem when Adam Warlock was abducted, and now using it to mess with the Magus's head, making him realize he didn't truly possess full power of the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos and Warlock had this scheme cooked up for a while, and they knew, for all Magus's planning, he didn't actually have total control, like he would have everyone else believe. Thanos still truly has the gem, and he's been cleverly hiding it ever since Warlock gave it to him. And he uses its power to unleash Adam Warlock, so that the final battle can commence between the Power Infinite's new wielder and the one the Power Infinite truly yearns for. They fight each other, good versus evil, causing shockwaves through the cosmos and disrupting reality, with Earth's heroes and Galactus caught in the middle. And before the Infinity Gauntlet itself can be torn asunder from the raw power both Adam and Magus are slinging at each other, Eternity returns. But not alone. When Gamora woke Eternity, it wasn't just him she revived. She had awoken Infinity as well. For those unfamiliar with this character, Infinity, she is basically the sister of Eternity, and she even powers Quasar's quantum bands. Basically, all you really need to know about her is that she can pretty much do whatever she wants in regards to space, time, matter, reality, everything. She pretty much has unlimited power. And together, they unleash judgment on Magus. Judgment so powerful, it sunders reality itself, leaving Earth's heroes to brace for the end of all things. Except there's nothing to fear. All of Earth's heroes are returned to their homes, to an Earth no longer converged with another reality. Galactus and his Herald Nova will return to their original point of origin before the saga started, and Silver Surfer is left to his own devices in the far reaches of space. As for Infinity Watch, Warlock has been left catatonic. There sure is a lot of this word going around. Must have been the dictionary word of the day when this book was being written. And with no signs of reviving anytime soon, things start to look ominous. Suddenly, Eternity reveals himself, stating that despite owing Adam Warlock a great debt, nothing changes. He reinstates the restrictions of the Infinity Gauntlet and declares that its combined power will never be sanctioned again, no matter the crisis. And once he leaves, we even get to see Thanos and Gamora have a semi-reconciliation, as she acknowledges he's not the same mad titan who raised her, that without his help, the universe would surely have been lost, and she prays that the next time they meet, it will not be as enemies. Now, what came of the Magus? He's trapped within Soul World, the realm inside the Soul Gem that is sitting squarely on Adam Warlock's forehead. He thinks he'll be back. He plans to raise an army from within Soul World to have his revenge, but unfortunately for him, he cannot be seen, heard, touched, or perceived in any way. He's not a ghost, nor a shade. He's become less than nothing. This saga begins and ends the same way that Infinity Gauntlet did, with Thanos returned to his uncharted world, and judging what all has transpired, he asked the question, what has he become? Is he a hero now that he's saved the universe? Or is he still a villain? Or is he something else? The Thanos of the past would surely still give up ultimate power if he ever regained it. But would this new Thanos do the same thing? Does he even still crave power? Not only that, we now know he was given an opportunity to reunite with Death and have her be his wife for all eternity, something he gave up to help Adam Warlock and save the universe. Selflessly, I may add. He chose life. If that's not character growth, I don't know what is. He also ponders something many may have forgotten. You see, I promised I'd answer this question before the end. Where are the cosmic cubes? Thanos is keenly aware that Magus was the embodiment of pure evil in Adam Warlock, and he's been soundly defeated, so that leaves only one suspect. Adam Warlock's embodiment of pure good. She has possession of all 5 cosmic containment units, as well as 3 separate other ones that we didn't know about. And one day, the universe will be forced to face her, and Thanos feels she will be a threat more potent than even the Magus. That there is the end of Infinity War. This story arc, while not exactly my favorite one, I think I still prefer of all of the Infinity stories. I think Infinity War is, I'd say this was probably like my number 3. Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity kind of switch places depending on when you ask me. They kind of trade the number 1 and number 2 spot. Infinity Wars, yeah, it's very easily my number 3, but it's just the same. Let me know what you thought about Infinity War. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers and tap that bell so you know when I post up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully I will see you all next time. Plus Ultra!